Hey guys, this is Dr. Haley, and today we're going to go over a few of my favorite pelvic floor exercises that you can incorporate into your pregnancy. You can also do these postpartum as well, as long as you are cleared by your provider to start doing activities. While these things are super simple and effective, be mindful that you still might feel a little bit of the burn because they are exercises. So, as always, check with your provider to make sure that these are okay before you start incorporating anything new into your routine, and make sure that you're not pushing yourself too much. Take notes from your body, take those cues. If you need to slow down a little bit, then do that too. It used to be said that pregnant women should not work out at all during the duration of their pregnancy, but now in today's day, it is recommended that pregnant women do stay active during their pregnancy. However, of course, this is not the time to start training for a marathon if you're not a runner. Do the things that you were doing before, make modifications as needed, but this is not the time to try to set these big personal records or to try to go above and beyond what we should be doing. This is, however, the time to listen to your body, to take cues from your body, to make modifications, to feel strong and empowered in your body, and to set yourself up for a higher success rate in delivery. A lot of times when moms are active in their pregnancy, their labors are a little bit shorter. We're having a little bit more favorable outcomes of labor and delivery, and our recovery period postpartum goes a little bit more swiftly if mom is taking care of herself in pregnancy. So the first one that we're going to do is called Diaphragmatic Reading. You can start by laying on the floor with your feet on the floor, also with a nice bend in the knees. So how we're going to start is one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. And this is going to look honestly like a whole lot of nothing. But the focus here is whenever we're breathing to make sure that our hand on our belly is the one rising and not the hand that's on the chest. So as we take deep breaths in, the belly rises and falls. With this one, we want to make what we call intra-abdominal pressure. So as we're breathing in, it's almost like we're blowing up a balloon. And so we're feeling it 360 all the way around. And as we exhale, that balloon gets deflated. Okay, this next one is a yoga pose called cat-cow. So what we're going to do is start in a tabletop position with our toes on the ground and our hands right in front of underneath our shoulders. So as we inhale, we're going to round out the back and bring the chin to the chest. And as we exhale, the chin goes out, the neck goes back, and the belly drops. This is particularly helpful for lower back pain in pregnancy too. Go. Inhale. Exhale. And in again. And exhale down. So this is more of the cat. I'm going to flick the rounded back as the cat. And the cow is this one. This next one is called a bird dog. We're going to start in a tabletop position with our hands on the ground and our feet on the ground also. This one is going to be really great for our core and our posterior chain, which is going to be our back muscles too. So we're going to start like this, and then we're going to use our opposite hand to opposite foot to elongate those and bring them out. So we'll start with the right hand and the left foot as we bring them up, keeping that back nice and straight and back down. Then we'll switch. Left hand, right foot, bring them up and back down. Keeping that spine in a neutral position is going to be very important here. If you had a glass of water on your back, theoretically, it should not fall off. It should be nice and stable. This is really great for core stability as well. This next one is a static bear crawl with some hip raises. So we're going to start at that tabletop position again with our hands on the mat and our feet on the mat as well. So as we lift up, we're going to bring our knees a few inches off the mat. And then from here, we're going to bring our hips higher than our shoulders, back to a few inches and down. So we're going to repeat that a few times. Knees up, booty up, knees down, all the way down. And again. This one, you will get a little shaky for sure because it's working a variety of muscle groups here. One more, bring knees up, booty up, lower, and down. So this next one is going to be a glute bridge. So we're going to be on our back, shoulders back, feet flat on the ground, a little bit of a bend in the knees. So we're going to want to kind of corkscrew through our heels, which means put a lot of the pressure in the back part of the foot, not so much the front. So here we're going to have our hands flat on the mat, and our booty is just going to lift up so we have this nice slope from the knees down to the shoulders. And then relax and up. Hold for a few seconds and relax and elevate and relax. You can also take a pillow or a yoga block and put it in between your knees and do this exercise that way too, if you need a little bit of extra support. And relax and up and relax. Okay, this next exercise is called a dead bug. So we're going to start laying on the ground, and we're going to put a 90-degree bend at the hip and at the knees. So those are both going to be bent in this kind of L-shaped configuration, and the hands are going to come overhead. So like our bird dog, we're going to go opposite hand to opposite foot. So I'll start with the left hand and the right foot and go back, while these right hand and left foot are staying where they're at, and then bring them back, and we'll switch down and up. This is really great for core stability and strength. Working that cross crawl pattern is really good for your nervous system. So now we have the seated raises. So we're going to start sitting with our legs bent underneath us. And all we're going to do, this is a very simple one, is just come up and squeeze the booty and sit back down. And come up, squeeze at the top, sit back down, come up, and relax. I hope you enjoyed those fun ways to strengthen your pelvic floor and your core while you're pregnant and into postpartum as well. As always, check with your provider before you do anything new and incorporate anything new into your routine. But if you liked this video, don't forget to like it, to subscribe, follow along for more health and wellness tips, especially related to pregnancy and postpartum. Give us any ideas below that you want to either see for new videos, or if you have fun ways to strengthen your pelvic floor and core, let us know in the comments because we would love to hear from you. We'll see you next time.